Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a budgeting video. So I want to close out the week that we have just completed and budget on for our next week. So this is my second week budgeting, doing this system. So this would be my first time closing out this balance or this week. So here with car insurance, we budgeted $19.87 and it was exactly $19.87. So that is fine. This is for my bills. Not the Xbox. Xbox was the same. Canva was $1 cheaper than I thought it was going to be. And originally when I done the budget, I forgot my brother. I owe him $20. So that is that there. So we got the $17.99 plus the $15.95 plus the $19.87 and the $20. Bills ended up being $73.81, but because all of these except for the $20 I gave my brother, the rest is all online and I have to transfer and pay automatically, or it comes out automatically. I'm just going to round it up to 75. I remember I'd done the same thing here. I rounded up to 55 there. So I rounded up saying that we spent $75 on bills this past week. And the start of our income for the week was $352. It was quite a low one, but we managed. So we started with 352 and we subtracted the 75, leaving us with 277, but I'm just going to round that down to 275 instead, just because after the bills, these parts is all in cash and I didn't want to deal with like coins or anything, and in the envelopes is just notes how I do it. So I'll say the remaining we had was $275, and the extra $2 just ended up sitting in my bank account, adding towards my buffer to let my buffer grow a little bit more, so that's perfectly fine. Now groceries, we budgeted $150, and if I go to my weekly expense tracker, so my weekly expense tracker, I love doing it with this format. It honestly has helped me. This is my first time actually tracking where my money goes, and I'm shocked on how well it has helped me. We did go over budget, but we started our budget on a Wednesday, so we spent groceries. I actually wouldn't mind highlighters, to be honest, just to highlight so it'll be easier to find, but that will be, I don't know, in the future. So we spent groceries. I ate out at my grand's birthday dinner, so that just came out of grocery money. Funny story about this, actually. It cost me, I believe, I can't remember, I think like $40 for a drink and food, and then I ended up spending an extra $10 from the envelope on the pokies, which is very naughty and very rare for me. But I won money back. So the money I won went back into the grocery envelope, and it ended up, because of my win, it ended up only costing me $10 in the end for the night. So I just done it as that, so it went to $140. Groceries down here on Thursday, $82.40, so that's how much I spent. But depending if I use coins or if I broke a note, I'm just doing my balance as a whole as what is actually in my envelope. Friday we went back to the supermarket. Saturday we did not. Sunday we went to the groceries. I had $10 left, and I actually spent $16 at the groceries, which I should put that in. I should do that as 16. Because yeah, I had $10 remaining in my grocery envelope, but I knew I had coins, so that made my envelope 0. Monday was a complete no spend day at all, so I'm very happy about that. And then today I ended up going back out and spent $8.65, so with -10, well, we went over budget $10. There's $8.65 that just came out of the buffer, my buffer. And yeah, same with fuel as well. You can see here fuel, I won't go through it all, but fuel, we also spent $20 on fuel today, and that gave us a -20 because we previously made that 0. So in total, the other two parts that we went over. So if I come back to my budget, so groceries, we went over by $10, so we actually spent $160 on groceries. Fuel, I pre-done it, which I shouldn't have, because we spent 50, actually no, we spent more than that. Because fuel, we took Nick's grandma out to run some errands and she gave us $10 fuel money, so that just went into the envelope. Because we didn't need it right then because we filled up just before we went to go get her. And we did end up using that $10, so that is another $10 amount that we spent on fuel, and then the 20 today. So in total we spent $50, $60, $80 on fuel for the week. The cats, we spent $50, and Nick and I, we didn't have anything. We actually we've sold some stuff, and we did give ourselves some money, but I actually don't track our personal money anyhow, so that's fine. So the total we've spent, so we spent $160 plus $80 plus $50. So we spent $290 this week, which from our budget, that would have reminded us is no, hang on. I've got myself confused. So we had $275 remaining. No, that's right. So we're already in the negative. Okay, we had $275 remaining. And I think I'm doing this right. $275 remaining. We spent $290. So that's negative 15. And then here we didn't do sinking funds, so that remained it as 0. So still negative 15. We did do the wheel in, and it went into Christmas, and it was 20. So we'll just do a 20 up there. I just also wanted to record that it went into where it went. So I don't know. I just thought it would be good. So 20 and a 5 there. So we still do have the $5 rollover. Because like I said, when we went over with the groceries and fuel, that came out of our bank account, that's where we keep our buffer. So we had negative 15, and we'll take the take 25. So that ended up with negative 40, and that is right. I believe that's right. I'm pretty sure we spent $40 from our buffer. So yeah, so that is the week. So it is kind of sad that we did end it out in a minus. But yeah, it's okay because this was a very tight week for us. Plus this week that we will be starting tomorrow is a very good week for us. So eBay and Etsy. eBay is my side hustle. If you didn't know, I do sell pre-loved items on eBay. So, and I always have my link for my eBay store in my description if you didn't know. And Etsy, I got my first paycheck from Etsy today, which was $9.48, I believe. So yeah, I've been on Etsy for 1 week now, and that was my first paycheck. So it was just so cool, just having another thing, and hopefully, obviously, over time it will grow. So combined with my eBay and my Etsy, it will be $250. Our board money, because we have Nick's calendar with us, so he'll be paying us $355 this week. Sales from what we've been selling, we've kept $250 aside to add in to the weekly budget, and our $5 from rollover. So to total is $250, $355, $250 plus the $5 that we had rollovered. So it's a total of $860. And this is as well, the eBay and Etsy was going to be $40 more. I'm just trying to think now. I thought it's supposed to be $30. I think I did do that sheet wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go through it after. But the buffer money, we've kind of paid that back. And this is the remaining. But this is still more than I was actually expecting. This morning, it ended up becoming more anyhow, with paying us back that buffer. So it all balances out fine, thank goodness. So the total income is $860. But what I'm going to do is, just because of these rings, I'm just going to take that page out. So yeah, total income for the week is $860, which is fantastic. So bills. If I, oh here it is right here. So our bill tracker, I forgot to transfer. So I personally have to transfer $20 a week to Dodo. Well, I don't have to, but that's just how I've decided to do it because our bill is $75 a month. But I just thought it would just be an easy $20, do it every week. It ends up being $80, so I'll be in front. But I forgot, so we're going to do 2 payments, so I'll do $40. And if I come to my monthly overview, I write down all of my bills. That is the last bill for the month, so that's all I have to worry about. But I'll do double payment. So bills will be Dodo. And I'm going to transfer $40. So the total is $40 spent on bills, hopefully. So if I subtract that from the $860, wait, yeah, if I had $860, subtract the 40, so we got $820 left to work with. And now our cash envelopes, I'll just go quickly write them all down. Alright, so our cash envelopes, I'm going to still do $150 for groceries because we do have some meat in the freezer. So yeah, we that should be fine. Plus Callum's out of town for this weekend. Nick and I are taking a trip. We're not sure if we're going to just do it as a day trip or an overnight trip, but that will come out of the travel money, the food for either that day or overnight. So we're not sure yet, but fuel I definitely feel like I do need to add more to. So I'm going to do, I think we were going to do 70 because the prices are just jumped straight up. So we'll say $70 for fuel. The cats, they're not due for their food, so that would have been $0 for this week, except they do need some flea treatment, which I'm pretty sure they do have fleas. They're both indoor cats and they have not had fleas for years, to be honest. I'm pretty certain it is fleas. It's just weird because Luna seems to have them, but Zeke doesn't. But I want to get flea treatment for both of them, just in case. And when I did get the food, I did ask what the price was. And I can't remember if she said it was 20, like for both of them. I can't remember if she said it was 28 or 38. So I'm just going to budget 40 because I prefer to be over than under. And spending, Nick and I have been spoiled this week. We did give ourselves a little bit of extra spending money throughout the week, but we're just going to do 10. I would like to normally, in most cases, just do a solid $20. Because we have been quite spoiled, we're just doing $10 each, and because we are going away, we just want to make sure that we do have money if there is something that we come across that we'd want. Alright, so we got 150, 70, 40, 10 and 10, which is a total of 280 for our envelopes. So we had 820 and we minus the 280, leaves us with $540. And my battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna have to pause this and come back and finish it off in just a little bit. Alright, so I'm back. Hopefully we got enough charge to get this video done. Now we're on to the sinking funds side of things. So I do have my binder here just to have an actual visual of the money inside does help me. So we got $540 to work with, so I'll just do the $540. And I know Van Life is going to get $300. So we're going to put $300 in Van Life. It is currently empty. So I'll take away that $300 and that leaves us with $240 to do everything else. If I quickly come down here to our extra expenses, I'm going to do $20 in the wheel. So I know that's a definite, so I'll subtract the 20 from there. 100 envelopes. I didn't do that last week, and I did say I was going to do it this week. So I don't know. Do we do it? We should. That's going to be a maybe. Home, I would like to put 50. So we're just going to do 50 for now. This is a reusable, erasable pen. So if I need to make changes, that's perfectly fine. But, whoops, that's not even showing. Sorry about that. So, subtracting 50, so that gives us 170. Gifts as well is, we need money in gifts. So, let's just get rid of that 70. So, there's also 100. And then I might maybe just do $10 in each for Christmas clothing, Nick and myself. Also garden, I am going to start either doing maybe 5 or 10 a week depending on the week, just not this week. That would either be next week or the week after. It's just bumping up the other categories is mainly a priority. And van life is oh so big because we're going to Port Lincoln. Like I said, I got a dental appointment. I'm going to get a wisdom tooth removed. So we're not sure if we're going to camp for the night or if we're just going to do a day trip. It just completely depends on 1, the weather, and 2, how I feel when I come out of getting my tooth done. And I've never had a tooth pulled before, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm also have a bad reaction to anesthetic. I don't think I'll need anesthetic. I hope I don't need to. I'm actually not sure, to be honest, but yeah, so that could play a part of it as well. So to go to Port Lincoln, I think it's about like a maybe 3 hour, just under 3 hour drive by memory. It's been so long since I've last been there. So it is quite a drive away, so we obviously need money for fuel. We are going to put more money into fuel as it is, but we also need that for throughout the week, not just this trip. But my goal with this is to come home with a minimum of 150 because I believe it's a fortnight after we come back, we're going to go on another trip. So just because there's 300 in there now, yeah, and Nick and I have both agreed, we want a minimum of 150 to come home with. So yeah, so getting hit quite heavy, but it doesn't mean it's all going to get spent. Anyway, so where was I? So let me just start this again, because I've done the total of here. So we got the $50 for home plus the 300 in van life, 70 for gifts, and then 10, 10, 10, and 10, which is 40. So $460 going into our sinking funds, which that sounds amazing. Of course, 300 of that is in that one envelope, and half of that amount could possibly get spent later this week, but that's still amazing. I'm very happy with that. So we had 540 remaining down here, and we're putting 460 into the envelopes, which leaves us 80. Hang on, have I done this right? Let me just add this up again. I don't know, I was talking, so I've just completely distracted myself. So out of the $80 remaining, I'm going to do $20 for the wheel spin. You know what? We'll do $20 in the envelope challenge, and then that will give us $40 to roll over, because although $40 isn't a big amount, it's more than last week, and it's just mainly getting it into a routine. So that's my main focus with this whole rollover. And yeah, it's $40 to go added onto our next weekly budget, which is perfect. So yeah, that's right. So we got 40, 60, and 80 is our total, which our remaining is 0. So our closing balance is 0. So that is perfect. That's how we like it. So this is the budget for the week going forward, starting tomorrow. So come back tomorrow to see my cash stuffing video. And if you have any questions about my folder here, if you missed my last budgeting video, or if you're new to my channel, I designed this myself and I got it on Etsy. It's available on Etsy, as you can get the full month kit, which is what I am using. Or you can get, yeah, a full month kit like printed and sent out. Or you can get a PDF version of the whole kit or individuals. So, and this is my challenge envelope, because I done 20, didn't I? So that will be, we'll just do the $20 over here, but I'll color that in tomorrow when I cash stuff that. So yeah, my Etsy link is down below. I'm just mentioning that because I'm excited, and yeah. $9.50 out of this $250 mark there came from my very first Etsy pay. So I don't know, it just, oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, so I want to do the meal plan. Alright, so this is our current meal plan. So we're not very good at sticking with things, as you can see, so I'm just going to be doing what I know for sure, and I think we're just going to fill in the days the morning of. So I need my date. It's the 22nd today, so Wednesday is when we're going to be starting our fresh week, which will be the 23rd, 24th, 28th, and the 1st. 1st of March next week already. Holy moly. So month is February. Alright, so tonight was more of a fen night, so that's got switched around from today and tomorrow. So tomorrow we're definitely going to be cooking this because we got everything for it and it has to get cooked. I'm probably going to be cooking it though because Nick's not feeling well. We think he's got food poisoning. So I'll put my name down to cook tomorrow. But tomorrow we're going to be doing a coconut curry chicken with pasta. And I'm also going to be making that zucchini bread. Otherwise, I go into what I got planned to film, which I do definitely want to do chicken and cashew. I got down as Thursday, which yeah, it would have to be Thursday. So Thursday I'm going to be making Chinese chicken and cashew, and I'm going to do a video on that as well. And that'll be with some rice. And that's all I'm going to fill in. I will bring over our groceries that I know that we still need, so we still got to get some breadcrumbs. Just because we used the last of it, but breadcrumbs is kind of like the staple. But because we actually haven't been needing it, I just haven't brought it yet. So breadcrumbs, tomato sauce, we've finished, but that's kind of the same thing. We don't really need it, so just haven't brought it. And pepper, we ran out. I still have not replaced our pepper. So that definitely needs to be replaced. But that is all for the video. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video turned out okay. Like I said, I'm still new at this, and I'm still even new at using my own sheets. Like, although I designed it, it's still a new thing for me. But yeah, I'm definitely loving them. So thanks so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out my future videos. And come back tomorrow for a recipe, a zucchini bread recipe, and the cash stuffing. If you want to see me stuff my envelopes and see the money, then definitely come back tomorrow. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time or tomorrow. Bye.